The chicken was having an internal conversation, and my crack reporters were able to get extracted from the kitchen. From the kitchen. Okay. The chicken was having an internal conversation, and my crack reporters were able to extract it from the kitchen. This is bad. Okay. The chicken was having an internal conversation, and my crack reporters were able to extract the conversation from the chicken.
Live from New York City, my name is Tayo, and I'm here to introduce the great Dr. Njakịrị Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York!
Yes. New York City is so great that when 2 earthquakes hit our neighboring state of Connecticut last week, they did not shake any building in New York City. None. Meanwhile, in the other neighboring state of New Jersey, the only earthquake they feel every week is whenever their governor walks around. Watch. Oh yeah. Are you guys ready for the 2016 US presidential election?
No.
Oh yeah, it has kicked off. Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey is one of those that will run.
What?
He will be one of the 10 or more Republicans that will challenge Hillary Clinton.
Hey!
Wow.
Yeah. And at the end, we know the winner. Jeb Bush will contest with Hillary.
What?
Are you not excited?
Hey!
Clinton and Bush coming to the theater near you. Oh yeah. You don't have to be Prophet TB Joshua to see this one coming. Yeah. I was foresee.
I was foreseen what is coming. So I was foresee what is coming.
I was foresee, Now, what nobody foresaw was the terrorist attack on the Paris-based satirical newspaper called Charlie Hebdo. Yeah, 17 people were killed in all.
Wow.
This week, world leaders gathered in Paris to march in support of freedom of speech. They joined over 3 million regular folks. Guess who was not there? Barack Obama. As usual, Republicans criticized Obama for not showing leadership on the world stage. You see, that is the problem. These Republicans don't get it. Obama's excuse, he gave a good excuse for himself. He said he did not want to be seen marching for freedom with all these leaders. Some of them, they cane people, they imprison bloggers, they even, for criticizing their Facebook page, they put you in jail. Some slap journalists, like this one, and this one. Meanwhile, they all march for freedom of speech. What kind of nonsense is that?
I wonder.
Now, the incident in Paris was so touching that Nigeria's President Goodluck Jonathan issued a statement consoling the people of France.
Wow.
No, he did. Even our finance minister, Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, you know her, Ngo baby. Yeah, she also sent out a consolation tweet. I don't know how they write that, but what? Exactly. That's exactly what people are asking. Nigerians, being who they are, they started complaining. The president ignored 2,000 people that were killed in Baga, but rushed to sympathize with the French.
Wow.
Now. The president had an excellent answer for Nigerians.
What's that?
He said, if he had asked Reuben Abati to issue a statement, the same Nigerians would have said, na statement we go chop. I beg, do something, Joe. Yes, he knew his people. Ngo baby also ran into trouble for sending out that tweet. Some disgruntled Nigerians, I'm not calling their names, they started saying that if Baga had a say on who will be the next World Bank president, that Ngo baby will have issued a consolation statement. Yeah, she's looking for a job, the deal is done. Now, in spite of what happened in Baga, our dear President Goodluck Jonathan contemplated going to Paris for the march. But once he saw the satellite images of Baga, he changed his mind. He knew he could not support the army position that only 150 people died, and not 2,000, as reported by Amnesty International.
Wow.
By the way, how did Amnesty get these images? Do they have their satellite? Do they watch things? I don't know. I'm just asking,
Yeah,
Meanwhile, South African politician Julius Malema attacked President Goodluck Jonathan for his attitude towards Baga. He called a whole president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria irresponsible. No, my heart is... Watch him.
Good look, and it's good look or good luck or whatever the name or bad luck, I don't know. He's quick to release a statement about the killing of Paris and don't say anything about the killings in his own country. That is an irresponsible, leadership.
Yeah, irresponsible. Even you, Malema, even you. First, it was Museveni of Uganda that was messing with our president. Then Kagame of Rwanda. Why is nobody respecting Nigeria anymore?
Wow.
Even this small boy, Malema, do you know him messing with our president? If I get you, if I get you. Anyway, President Jonathan ignored Baga and headed to Abeokuta to have a secret meeting with the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo.
Wow.
Yeah, the meeting was dubbed a peace talk. Moderating the talk were Bishop David Oyedepo of the Winners Chapel and Pastor Enoch Adeboye of the Redeemed Christian Church. This is the top level pastors in Nigeria. Top level, So, according to our crack reporters who were at the meeting, trouble started at the very beginning.
No way.
When Obasanjo insisted that Jonathan must first answer this question. Who is your daddy?
Really?
Jonathan refused. He said he said to Obasanjo that you are not my daddy. The pastors tried all they could to get Jonathan to just say he's your daddy. And Jonathan said, I already said that Babangida is my dad. I am not going to have two dads.
First, I come to visit him. Of course, he just came back from hospital abroad not too long ago. And since he came back, we've not seen. And I need to see my father for that, to know how he's feeling.
Now, Jonathan's answer was acceptable answer to Obasanjo and the two pastors. Until he added, moreover, I cannot let a motor packed out to be my father.
Wow.
That was it. Everything scattered. Everything scattered from that point. That's it. Now, after their peace talk failed, Obasanjo came out and spoke to the press. He said he has just one word for President Goodluck Jonathan. He said, Nto. Nto. That was it. Now, as of this time that we're giving you this report, there is no conclusion as to who was redeemed or who was the winner. You got the gist. I will allow you to think. Yeah.
You get it?
Now, for quite some time now, some of us were worried that this election there might be violence. This coming election in Nigeria.
Yeah.
In fact, it was happening already. You saw the picture, the burning of these buses. You saw it was happening, but you don't have to worry anymore. No more. The presidential candidates have signed an accord. It's called a no violence accord. A violence-free election.
Wow.
Yeah, clap.
I hope.
Watch. Yeah.
It was an event that brought together all the presidential candidates, including the two major gladiators in the February presidential elections, President Goodluck Jonathan and General Muhammadu Buhari. They had to put off the campaigns to sign this accord to abide by the rules and shun violence in all its ramifications.
Yes. Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary General, gave Nigerian politicians advice on how to conduct themselves. Listen to the world-class ambassador. Watch.
Focus attention on your party's policies, not the personalities. Let us talk about how to fix Nigeria's problems.
Wow.
Yeah, he said to them, let's talk about how to fix Nigeria's problems, not personal attack. This Kofi Annan himself. Why are you like this? Now, I'm happy that Kofi Annan is already in Nigeria. I think he should stay put in Nigeria because we may need him after the election. We may need him for that thing he used to do after every election in Africa. which is to bring people together and tell them how to have organize a unity government. We may need it in Nigeria this time. So the next day, newspapers all across Nigeria reported, front page, Buhari and Jonathan met, hug at election violence conference. I'm like, forget about hugging. When are they going to debate each other? That is the question. That is the question all the voters should be asking them. When are you going to debate each other? On a campaign trail, they tell you what they think you want to hear. At political debate podium, you ask them what you want to know. We are less than 30 days to the election. They need to hear what you want to say, not just repeat the same thing to you every day.
True.
Support debate. Do something so that we have a debate. Now, debate is like a wind that it exposes the ugly gnash of politicians. That's what debate. That's why we have debates.
Wow.
Don't vote for him until he debates his opponent, whoever your candidate is. That's what I'm saying. You want to see the that's
Of course,
Yeah.
I want to see them debate.
yeah.
Ah.
Everywhere I go, people say to me, doctor, how did we end up with Jonathan?
I don't know.
Well, here is the answer. Very simple answer. We allowed him to slide through without debating his opponents, even in his own party. That is how it happened. That's it. And now we are surprised, like, how did this man become our president? Now, let's see how far we have gone in this campaign, because it's been heating up. You know, this election is for Jonathan to lose.
Are you
No
sure?
sitting president has ever lost an election in Nigeria.
Eh?
Will he be the first? Well, Jonathan is putting up a big fight. A big fight.
Of course.
Here is President Jonathan talking about how he's going to solve corruption in Nigeria. Watch.
My commitment and my method of solving the problem of corruption or fighting corruption is not the number of people I try and jail. We have tried more Nigerians. More Nigerians have been jailed within this period.
Wow.
No, just in case you are confused, he was talking about Stella Odua Alamesia and that woman, the woman that is in charge of NNPC, where we lost 20 billion was missing. You know, what's her name again? Anyway, go on, Mr. President, go on. Give them your stuff. Go on.
But I used to tell people that even if I try 10 million Nigerians and jail if I tried...
Wait. Calm down. He will get it. He's just trying to remember. Okay, go on, play.
10 million Nigerians and jail 5 million Nigerians for corruption. That does not solve the corruption problem.
Aha! You see where he's going? It makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense. Whatever he does, corruption will not end. That's what he's saying. If jailing corrupt politicians does not do any good, shouldn't President Jonathan free all these petty thieves that are in Nigerian prisons? Don't you think? Yeah. Because he's saying that. Anyway, let's watch him again. Let's watch him. He's speaking at another campaign stop. Watch.
Leave us who have debt to bury our debt.
Yeah. I know. Did he say, let us, what did he say? Let us who are dead bury the dead? What does he mean?
I don't know.
Now, is it just me or do you have problem understanding what this man is saying?
That is not correct.
Now, I will help him out. I will help him out. Let us just write out his words. Maybe that will help our viewers. So in this campaign, this is what he said. He said, how much did Jim Nwobodo steal? Money not up to the price of Pujo. And Buhari regime send him to jail for 301 years. Is that good enough? That is Goodluck Jonathan, PhD. Now this is another one. If I arrest all corrupt Nigerians, who will be left to run the country? Goodluck Jonathan, PhD.
Wow.
I know the answer to that one. It's very easy. It's very easy. You, sir, will be left to run the country. And your wife, Patience. Now, look at this one. I am not going to run Nigeria on my heartbeat, but according to international best practices. Goodluck Jonathan, PhD. Now my question, in that case, I recommend that, sir, you should start by releasing that missing $20 billion audit report.
Hey!
Let's see what is in there. If you want to follow international standard.
I want to see.
Let's watch another one of his quotes. Nigerian women, I don't believe that you are designed by God to pound yam for me.
What?
Yeah, this is your president, Goodluck Jonathan, PhD, campaign strategy. Right here, President Jonathan was going from being a Facebook president to being a feminist president. I know that Ngozi Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie will be impressed. He was trying to impress her. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Good, I heard his voice. Now, this is another quote by Jonathan. He said, "First ladies don't spend government money."
What?
Yeah, good luck, Jonathan. They don't spend. Now, my question is this. That's the question. They only grab government lands and have their own planes, but they don't spend government money. And they do tummy tucking with surgery. And that one is paid by contractors and oil marketers. Is it? Abi? Now, this is a good one. He said, it is my prayer that a time will come in Nigeria that there will be no single prison in the country. Now, I'm a doctor, but at this point, all my medical skills failed me. The question I could not answer is this: what does this man drink? No, seriously. Do they not teach critical thinking at the University of Port Harcourt? Watching Jonathan speak at campaign stops, I keep asking myself, how did we survive 6 years of this? Seriously, how did we survive it?
Yes.
Anyway, last week there was rumor that Buhari collapsed at a campaign stop in Calabar.
What?
We are going to the other side. Immediately, Buhari's campaign, they said that he only tripped on a wrapper he tied to make Akwa Ibom people like him.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he did that. Everywhere he goes, he will put on their uniform or their dress, traditional dress.
Really?
Anyway, maybe that was why Doyin Okupe, you know him, the president's attack dog. No, what did I say? Attack lion. He said that Muhammadu Buhari is too old to be president. Now, even if Okupe has a point, my question is this: when the young one, the one that we have now, when he said that his generation failed, what are we going to do? Are we going to surrender, or are we going to allow somebody else to do something? You get my point? Yeah, Jonathan said that his generation failed. Why are we complaining about, somebody who is like up there in age? Anyway, talking about Buhari, President Jonathan told us that Buhari could not remember his phone number. I'm like, hey, yeah. I can't remember mine too sometimes. I cannot. But that is not the point. You, Jonathan, who could remember your phone number, when was the last time somebody asked you for your number? I mean important people, like people who could help you solve this Boko Haram thing. I'm not talking about pastors and high priests and juju people. Important people, when was the last time they asked you for your number? Don't you ask yourself that question? Yeah. Now, this week, Buhari also forgot the name of his vice president.
Wow.
Now that one I can't help him watch.
Was the chairman of our great party, Chief Oyedepo, Your Excellency, my vice presidential candidate, Professor Yemi Osinbajo.
Wow. What?
But come on, people. He was just trying to avoid calling the man Bola Tinubu. He just didn't want to, Meanwhile, for a moment this week, a still water briefly calmed down the storm on Nigeria's political teacup. I'm talking about Buhari's daughter. What's her name again?
Zahra baby.
Zahra baby. From nowhere, her picture emerged and brought the internet down.
Yes.
Sworn enemies of Buhari suddenly found the goodness in their heart to forgive him. Some even sold their father's cars to pay for dowries. They said, we have the money, we are ready. Now, she was like a secret weapon that shattered Jonathan's camp.
Wow.
Even Femi Fani-Kayode, you know him?
Yes.
He suspended his role as Jonathan's media director. To pen a love poem for Zahra.
No.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Now,
wow.
I need my own little miss damages, just in case I'm in trouble. If I'm in trouble, I will release it to the world. You know what I'm saying? Now, the big question is this. will this make Jonathan to publish the name of his own daughter? Do you think this one will make Jonathan to tell us the name of his daughter? How many? We don't know. I don't think so. No. Now, it's been over 280 days since the Chibok girls were kidnapped. Now, if we were digging a tunnel from Meduguri to Sambisa Forest, we would have been there by now. We would have gotten there by now. So what is going on? Some of you are already showing fatigue on the fight to get these Chibok girls, but not Obi Ezekwesili and her team. For 280 days, she is still out there fighting.
Yes.
This week, she took the fight, the awareness, and the engagement to Wole Soyinka and Olusegun Obasanjo.
Wow.
Yeah. Now look at when they went to see Obasanjo. Look at them when they went to see Wole Soyinka. Wow. Now here is Obasanjo's reaction. Only Obasanjo can say something like this. Classic. Watch.
I never lose hope on anything, but that we will get those girls back intact, in full, together, is an impossibility, and we shouldn't delude ourselves.
He said, I never lose hope on anything, but that we should get back those girls, in fact, in full, it is impossible. The man is an impossible man. I always want you guys to see. He's an impossible man. Anyway, in science news, scientists added an extra second to the year 2015. I know you guys don't know. Yeah, 1 second was added. They said it has something to do with quantum physics and longitude, symmetry, and all that jazz. Now, unfortunately, I have spent my own minute already.
Exactly.
I used it to read Mahida's latest essay on Instagram.
I'm sure.
I had to say, where will I use this time very well? I went to her essay on Instagram. Have you been to her essay on Instagram?
Yes.
Wonderful essays, yeah. Wonderful. This is a segment we call Secrets of
Picture.
Yeah. The premise is that we show you a picture and we believe that a picture is worth more than 1,000 words.
Way more.
Yeah. This picture you are looking at is the picture of Labram Mako, the former minister of information, where he's campaigning. He's running for governor in his state. He's holding a chicken. Yeah?
A chicken?
A chicken. The chicken was having an internal conversation, and my crack reporters were able to extract the conversation from the chicken. Now, this is what the chicken was saying. He said, I survived people who wanted me inside their Christmas stew. I crossed the road and I survived the wolves. Now I ended up in the hand of this hot gas of a man. He said, Chai, where is poo-poo when you needed it most?
Oh, no.
He was saying, it wasn't coming out. I mean, that's what the chicken was doing. Look at the picture. I mean, we got it for you so that you will understand this picture. The chicken was just trying. Where is the poo-poo when you need? It wasn't coming down. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. While we overthrew Buhari, says Babangida, I'm spare us. Yeah? Gloria Okon already told us. She told us everything. She said it was greed.
Hey!
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
What? Now, disgraced former aviation minister Stella Odua kicked out of Anambra State contest.
Wow.
I'm like, hey, how are the mighty falling? Eh? Tell it not in Gat. Publish it not in the street of Ashkelon. Yeah. But wasn't she one of those 5 presidents? What's happening to her? How did this happen? Anyway, you guys don't get the joke. 5 presidents. It's a long story. Okay. We begged Buhari to recontest, says Bola Tinubu. Do you know Bola Tinubu?
Yes.
He's saying that they begged Buhari to run for this election. I'm like, good. I'm happy that you mastered the skill of begging Tinubu. Because you may need it when the man wants to put you in prison. You may need it to edge. Buhari had his chance, but failed, says President Goodluck Jonathan. I'm like, my friend, Buhari spent 18 months when oil was selling for $18 a barrel. You, sir, you have been there for 66 months with oil at $100 a barrel. Compare and contrast. I know you must have written that essay when you were in primary school. I wonder how his essays will look like. Can we find a copy of Jonathan's essay? That would be wonderful. Anyway, Obasanjo attends Jonathan's niece's wedding in Abuja. Did you guys see the picture? Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Meanwhile, some of you have been blocking your friends on Facebook and Twitter because of politics. They talk and then they go and enjoy. Yeah. I found nothing after probing Buhari's PTF, says Olusegun Obasanjo.
Wow.
As president, he probed Buhari and found nothing. Now, all right, Mr. Columbus, all right. So what did you find when you probed the death of Bola Ige? What did you find? You were there. What did you find?
Exactly.
Nonsense. Jonathan should release $20 billion NNPC audit report if he's not corrupt, says General Ishola Williams. I'm like, this general, even if he wants to do that, the other presidents won't let him. You know the other presidents. Patience, Jonathan, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. They won't let him. They won't let him.
Of course not.
That's the problem. Buhari cannot be president because he is not computer literate. Yeah, that was Governor Mimiko saying this. You know what that means? It means that they've closed the case of certificate, not having a certificate. They closed it. They are now moving on to computer, whether he could start a computer or not. Oh, Lord. Why Buhari stopped governors from being called Your Excellency? That was General Husseini that was giving this. I know the answer. You don't have to tell us. The answer was that none of them was excellent. So, no be so. You can't call them. Yeah, none of them was excellent. Nothing. Falana demands information on $1 billion loan for weapons. Now this Falana said, what is wrong? What is wrong with him? If we don't know the name of Jonathan's children, they are state secrets. How are they going to give you information on guns and roses?
Exactly.
How?
Exactly.
Power and Petroleum Ministries to fuel generators with 230 million naira. Get this. Power and Petroleum Ministry are going to fuel their generators.
Wow.
I'm like, isn't that ironic? You would think that these people will know better. These people in power buying. Anyway, I'm ready to die for Nigeria.
Die for it.
Says Olusegun Obasanjo. I say, God don't butter bread for us. Just when we needed a general to lead us to this assault on Sambisa Forest,
Yes.
let him dress up.
And
Nonsense. Elections on Valentine's Day will discourage people from violence, says Enoch.
really?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Once I heard that, I gave up. I said, so critical thinking is no longer taught in Nigerian schools?
No.
People just say anything they like.
Yes.
I like this one. This is my best. I want a sugar boy, says Kosi Ojako.
What?
I'm like, that is not a problem, Kosi. That I have them here.
Aren't you one of them?
Just wait. After the election, we have something more important to do now. We have something more important to do. But Kosi, just wait. We will get you a sugar boy. If you want 3, we have them. Anyway, it's time for your
Email.
It's time for your email. So, do we have emails today?
Of course,
All
every
right.
day.
Let's hear them, please.
Okay, our first email is from Hassan. He writes, "Hello and Jackery Damages. Why are you thinking like the line of Otoke? You diagnosed me while I was in Otoke General Hospital, but you asked me to heal myself. Or who do you think can heal the healer?
I know.
My only fear is when Okechukwu Buhari will imprison me for looting the money and drug meant for Otoke Republic. Which is which among the witches?"
You see, I know who you are. I know you are
Hassan?
afraid. Yeah, the man is afraid of going to prison. But you don't have to worry because you are part of that exclusive club of former heads of states. No matter what we say, nothing happens to them. They don't go to prison. Unless you open your mouth too much. And I don't see you talking too much. So relax, calm down. Nothing will happen to you. Next.
Okay.
We're talking in Proverbs. He knows what I'm talking about. I know what he's talking about.
I hope so.
Next.
All right, so we have a second email from another Hassan in Bauchi.
Oh, okay, Bauchi.
Okay. He writes, "Hello, Dr. Damages. I'm enjoying your show. The malfitted person is good in concussion of a damaging nature.
What?
He is now an attack dog. Having said that, that person from Douala did not buy even a rifle when he was head of state. Tell him to calm down and not to be angry. Wow. I love you, doctor."
Why are they speaking in Proverbs
I don't
today?
know.
Now, let me tell you. This campaign, campaign has been reduced to this. Simple lines. I swallow a bigger eba than you.
Eh?
Yeah. My Mercedes is bigger than yours. My girlfriend is prettier than yours. Aha. That is what the election has been reduced to. I guess we won't be worried about hearing this one. My wife is more beautiful than yours. We're not going to hear that from the other side. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
They're not going to say that. Next.
Okay. Our third email is from Dr. Busola.
That's my friend there. Yeah, that's my colleague. Yeah. Read the email, you see. That's my friend.
He writes, "Dear Dr. Damages, where have you been? Episode 165 has been the last thing you've done in a long while.
I know.
As much as I love you, I am beginning to wonder if you are dedicated. Do I need to remind you of the seriousness of the calling that you've been called to? You must not relinquish your position for the yammering of Mama Udoka. Even if she wants you to sit at home and rub her feet or hers yours, please, for the sake of all that's sacred in this most highest of your calling, you must not. Weekly programming must not be compromised for a quick enjoyment with Mama Udoka. I am sure my girl Tomato just agrees with me. I agree, I agree.
Listen, Doc. Mamudoka is kind of
priorities.
I don't want to say it's kind of old school.
Priorities,
old school. If it's just Mamudoka, it's once a month, once a month. But the issue is bigger than this. We blow the flute and we need to wipe our mouth. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what happened. We are serious about this. We're committed and we're here. And you listen. We're here. We're going to cover this election for all of you. We're going to tell you what is going on, everything. And don't forget that you are, and because we are, you are, and because you are, we are. So we're connected. Don't worry. We're here. Next.
All right. So our fourth email is from Jibran Yusuf in Cyprus.
I'm going to Cyprus. I'm going to Cyprus. Yeah.
So why am I just finding out now?
We will check your passport and see if we can take you along. But I'm going in May.
Check my passport. I'm a U.S. citizen. I can go anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Okay, let's...
Okay, so Cyrus, he said, "My best doctor, help me ask the president of his administration's contribution to the Nigerian army. Is it the encouragement of stealing that he gave to the senior officers? Or is it the popularity he gave to Boko Haram? Or is it the death sentences to the foot soldiers? There is God."
You see, my man, thank you so much for bringing this up. I wonder the same myself. The president this week asked the army chiefs to redeploy the saboteurs in the army who frustrated their efforts to fight Boko Haram. I'm like, redeploy them? That was the moment I gave up. You are sentencing soldiers to jail, to life imprisonment, to death, for refusing to fight, and you are redeploying the saboteurs so that they will go into the other segment and do the same thing, or what? I don't get it. Next.
Okay, our fifth email is from an unknown. I won't tell you their name, okay? Their email is just that good.
Wow.
They said, "Hi, doctor. Thank you for this interesting program you are doing every week. You are doing us a favor by using comedy to portray saddening events happening in our dear country, Nigeria. So we continue laughing at something bad enough to make one cry. Otherwise, many will have had hypertension or even depression. However, I don't know what dimension you are going to use come May 29, 2015. Because we hope things will have changed for better. We would love to hear more of a good news about this country that will make us even laugh better. Seems luck is not what is required to move this country forward. Can't wait to see change come 2015. Thank you once again, Doctor, and thanks to your crew, especially Tomato Jaws. She's truly wonderful. We love you.
Wow. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you. We really appreciate this email, and we enjoy it when.
Wait, how do you know it's a man or a woman?
Oh, okay.
Look at you.
We thank you so much for your email, and we appreciate this. Like I said, we will always be here for you. We will always be here for you, and we will be your eyes and your ears and everything. When it's happening, we bring it to you. Next.
Okay, this is our sixth and final. It's from Shakao Kakao 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 Kakao.
Seriously?
Yes, that's the name. Shakao Kakao Kakao. In her evil, out of the forest. Okay.
Wow.
From the Republic of Boko Halal.
Oh wow. Should I be worried?
Me, I don't know. I'm just reading emails.
Okay.
Hello, Dr. Damages. On the beach of Oyedepo. Nigerians should remember that when Boko Haram started, it was overwhelmingly condemned by all Northerners. As a result of their critiques, most of them lost their lives, including Sheikh Jafar Adams of Kano State and Sheikh Albani of Zaria. Another incident last year happened when Nigerian military killed over 30 unarmed Shiite people, including, El Zakazaki.
Yeah, the children of the Sheikh.
I can't even say that. Okay, his children.
Yeah.
And no Muslim repelled or protested against the massacre. My concern is for Nigerians to unite themselves, irrespective of the religious affiliations, to kick this virus out of the office so that we can have a better Nigeria. They're calling GJ a virus.
I don't know about that, but is it done? I really support your message. People should unite and try to fight for this country. It's worth fighting for. That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
Here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book Wherefore Rejoice by Henry Fielding. And it says, adversity is the trial of principle. Without it, a man will hardly know whether he's honest or not. Yeah. Until next week, I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Woo! Thank you. So, I'm going to Cyprus.
Cyprus?
Yeah. Cyprus.
What are you going there for is the question.
I'm going to perform.
Perform what?
Dr. Damages is going to perform surgery.
So the doctor is going to Cyprus to perform surgery.
I told you that this year.
Yet you did not tell your nurse that.
No.
So I guess my assistant is no longer needed.
No, we're looking at your passport.
It's a new year.
We are going to look at your passport and visa.
But you heard what I said on the show.
America will take you.
I am an American citizen.
No, we have to investigate.
I came here with my paper.
We are not sure.
You want me to show you my passport?
We're not sure whether
I have it on me right now.
We're not sure whether the passport is real. So when we see
listen, I'm not Nigerian.
When we see
no 419, okay?
We
I'm
know
not
whether
Nigerian.
you're going.